What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004 here on the channel. I appreciate you guys so very much. Last time, if you guys remember correctly, things went pretty well. We'll just leave it at that. This time, we've got some work to do going into Richmond. Everything, I think, is still in either repairing and or being worked on. And that shop edition, I always go to the wrong place. That shop edition is 4 more races left to go, which will be just enough time for us to potentially start putting things in for overhaul for season 3. The good news is it's short track day, aka it's my worst nightmare. It is Richmond coming up. Looking forward to Richmond. Always look forward to it. Going to go ahead and throw the short track chassis right at this because we need that short trackiness. We need that chassis to give us a little bit of flex. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Going to go ahead and get a better engine in there. And I guess we'll be going with our generic body because it's the only body that we have that can work at short tracks. Keep in mind, we are behind Dale Jr. in the standings. So today is really important, and I'm hoping that things go well. I love qualifying, but has anybody noticed that this Richmond looks a little weird? It's like a weird hybrid between day and night. That first turn is god-awful. Coming off of 3 and 4 right now. I think the car will be first place. If I can lead 5, if I can get 1 lap led, that's 5 extra bonus points in my pocket. Then all I have to do is just finish ahead of Dale Jr. That would be it.
Looks like you'll lead them to the start on race day. Great job.
Love it. Let's go racing.
MRN is in Richmond, Virginia to bring you another exciting NASCAR Winston Cup race from the Richmond International Raceway. Barney, the fans are eager for the race to begin. Tell us about Richmond.
Well, Richmond is a short track with a wide surface. They can go a lot faster than it appears on this speedway. Look for a lot of passing and a ton of close calls.
The MB&A car has been starting at the front all season.
Well, you can't win if you don't finish, and the best way to finish is to start up front and stay there all race long.
Kenny Wallace is towards the bottom of the points list this season.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Okay, I'm starting next to Dale Jr. So it is a kind of like twilighty Richmond race. Okay. Got clear of Dale Jr. I'm going to try to get away from Tony Stewart here because me and Stewart aren't really all that cool. Neither is Jeff Gordon's back there too. If somebody comes up here and takes the lead from me, it has to be somebody that's not the 20, 24, or the 8. And Tony looks bad fast today. So, I will also give you guys a quick update. After chatting with AJ, the creator of the mod that we use for NASCAR Thunder 04 on PCSX2, AJ heard me griping about my paint scheme issue with the Matt Kenseth situation. So, up until Season 3, we are reverting most of our paint schemes back. So, the randomization that usually comes from the game selecting is not wanting to select schemes. And that's not an AJ problem. That's just something else going on. Gosh, Jeff Gordon got past me. But that's not an AJ mod problem. That's just an issue with how the game is created to cycle paint schemes. Unfortunately, everybody's going to be back on a default scheme. Fortunately, everyone's on a default scheme. Also, we have added Scott Pruitt's official paint. And we are going to work on hopefully seeing him around the track a little bit more. But I need to get back past this 24 car here on this lap. Come on. I ain't got no power off the corner.
Got one outside. You're out front.
I'm not saying I want to wreck the guys.
All clear, buddy.
I need to race them harder because if they start leading laps, they can start closing gaps on me. Dale Jr. starting to fall back, and I see my old nemesis, Kevin Hart.
21-19. Wow, you're fast.
And I think we can officially say we can put that Joe Nemechek mess to bed now, right, guys? Because we did DNF him at Michigan, and there was no reason for me to keep going after him at Darlington.
21-4. I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
Car's like tight loose. It's tight on entry, loose middle, and extremely loose off. every corner.
21-19. Great lap, great lap.
Kevin Harvick and Tony Stewart are back there trading paint. Once again, can we get a shout out to Nedham for this scheme? I mean, at this track, it looks so amazing.
Take it easy out there.
Joe Jr. probably out the top 5, guys.
Man, great job.
With Jr. outside the top 5, as long as I keep leading laps, I can gain on him. Halfway on fuel at lap 12. My tires were starting to wear out 2 laps ago. So I think honestly right now, I am really in the catbird seat, so to say. Yeah, I've got a fast Jeff Gordon, fast Tony Stewart, a semi-fast Kevin Harvick catching up too. Like he's actually started catching us. But I am beginning to back up the corners a little bit more to hopefully hurt these guys at straightaways. Tony Stewart got into me, guys. Crossover. Not what I wanted.
Don't worry about the car. It looks okay.
I don't want the smoke from smoke. That's the last person I want.
You're clear. 22.
Let's judge the crossover.
The 20 car is looking to pass. Number 20.
And my tires are wearing out. That's probably why I couldn't make that cut proper. I can't do anything with this.
Number 20.
No big deal for now, honestly. It's not that bad. Could be worse, but it's not. The right front tire is really wearing out on the car. That's the issue that I can't cause a caution. Although I would have loved to have sent the 29 car for what he did in the early part of the season, not the time. It's not the time for that. I've got to keep going as long as I can because I could hope for a caution and trap these guys a lap down. I got 3 of my 4 tires now worn.
Number 18. It's up high.
All right, we're on pit road. No damage repair. Let's increase the tire pressure by 1. The wedge is fine. 4 tires, fuel. Get us out of here, team. Come on. I need my team to actually handle things for me. Come on. Don't let me down, team. I didn't realize my rear deck lid was up again. That is going to be a storyline for us at this point. The case with the rear deck lid always opening. Okay, come on. Finish the service, boys. No damage, no issues. Come on. 14.4. That was a good stop, and I still out in 10th? Bro, we got to get a faster crew. I can't wait for next season.
Still there.
But we got the freshest tires of everybody.
Okay, we're clear.
And that tire pressure adjustment really helped.
2088. You're closing on the leader. Come on, buddy. We're 6 seconds back. Let's get up there. Number 43 is blocking. The 22 car is down low. Clear. Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
I don't see John Andretti as a real rival, guys.
21, 29. Catching up to the leader. Keep on it. You're just making him more angry, buddy.
What was that, car?
one high. You've made it into the top 5. Got one down low. 21, 26.
Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots. Just 6 seconds separates you and the leader. Oh, way down trouble.
Perfect time for a caution. Also, I got my payback on Kevin Harvick, so that's dead. I'm done on that.
Trouble on the racetrack has put us under this.
He ran away from me for way too long.
You're clear. 23, 5.
We get a chance to catch our breath and have a chance at the win here. But no, yeah, screw Kevin Harvick. No, I promised you guys I was going to hit Kevin Harvick, so I had to get him at some point. That was my getting him. I'm done with him now for the rest of the season. I am 64 points back. I'm losing ground.
Pulls off the track. Green flag is in the air. The track is clear of the earlier accident, and we are back underway, racing down into the corner. The leader leads them down into the corner.
63, 44.
You're only 1 second behind the leader.
Sorry, Dale Jarrett. I did not mean to run into you so hard, but move.
Got one high. That's the textbook pass.
You and Terry Labonte, both out my way. Move.
Appreciated that.
You guys are not supposed to be up this high, and you guys are in the way of my points battle.
We're getting there. Just 5 to go. If you let him by, he's gonna make things tough on you.
That's fine. I just need to get to Dale Jr. and pass him. I need to get to the lead.
Got one high.
And you know what they say. Short track racing, baby.
Take it easy.
I might be fine. I'm gonna be fine with this. I'm fine with this. Just calm it down, Nico.
He pretty much had it with you.
Just stay ahead. Stay in the top 5. Keep Dale Jr. out of the top 5. And if we can get Mark Martin or Tony Stewart or both, we'll be good.
Might be time for a new left rear tire.
Caution's out. I think that's it. That's race over.
Making up some time.
So if that's race over, then
Leader's
we
got
did
you
what we
by
needed
2
to do.
seconds.
Yeah, that was Kevin Harvick losing some debris. Which I think that is it. We're going to cross the line under yellow because back in the day, there wasn't a green, white checkered. So, nope, don't come down pit road. That's it. We did it. Top 5. Jeff Gordon wins. Tony Stewart second. Mark Martin
We all
third.
ran apart in this one. Great teamwork.
We stayed close. We all the points battle was close. All of it.
The yellow didn't wave as much as usual.
Well, you're right, but that just makes for a better race in my opinion. It really makes the better drivers stand out that much more.
The 53 car now has one less friend in the garage area.
I'm not sure how all this got started, but now that they have a little history on the track, it'll be something to watch in the weeks ahead.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. So long, we'll see you next week at the New Hampshire International Speedway.
I completely forgot that I changed this track to supposed to be the day track of Richmond. So the Richmond 400, there you go. This is a hybrid day-night track. I didn't lead the most laps. Jeff Gordon did, unfortunately. You know, I had 9 more laps than I did. Tony Stewart also led a lap. But the good news is, points leader Dale Jr. did not lead a lap, and he finished outside the top 10. There we go. I covered off Tony Stewart's gain on me, and I covered off half of what Jeff Gordon gained on me as well. Although he still is going to gain 5 points plus, you know, the extra that he's getting from the win. So things are still staying very, very close at the top. But yeah, okay. Sorry, I backed out so easily. So Jeff Gordon wins, Tony Stewart second, Mark Martin third. We finished fourth. Rusty Wallace was fifth. Dale Jr. Was sixth. Kevin Harvick seventh. Dale Jarrett eighth. Terry Labonte ninth, and Ward Burton 10th. I had to get past Terry and Dale Jarrett. They are nowhere near the top 10 in the standings, and them being up here would have definitely taken points off the board for me. So I had to get extremely aggressive to get past them. Kenny Wallace looks like he's trying to fight for his ride, finishing 11th right now. Tony Raines getting 14th. that's a surprise. And then further down the line, we got Jimmy Spencer 21st. We've got a few other guys back here, it looks like. But oh, Scott Pruitt. Hey guys, there's Scott Pruitt. You see his number is no longer the 3-digit number, is now just 1. So, you know, that's really cool for Scott Pruitt and seeing Scott Pruitt in the race. Sad about Kurt Busch, but we saw him blowing up, and we had 3 guys finish a lap down, which is Chase Montgomery, John Andretti, and Jerry Nadeau. They got trapped, and it looks like they just weren't able to get back anywhere, especially with no lucky dog. So that sucks for them. Well, let's head back to Atlanta, and I believe I'm done with the track changes, okay, for the season. I forgot about this one, and I didn't change it back. So my bad. But let's go back to the race shop, assess the damage, and figure out what we can do next. So we made it back to Atlanta, and we got some work to do in the car. But first, let's look at this point standings, which is even closer. Yes, I closed the gap finally on Dale Jr., just a little bit more. I'm 36 points back. Not what I would like, nor do I like the fact that Tony Stewart and Jeff Gordon have gotten closer. But all things considered, looks like we still got our four-man points battle, with Ryan Newman now inheriting 5th place over Dale Jarrett, then Kevin Harvick, Mark Martin, Ricky Rudd, and Jimmy Johnson rounding out your top 10. A little bit further down the line, I don't really have anybody that I'm trying to pull for, except for, again, Greg Biffle, because I believe in the Biff. I want Biff to succeed, personally. But even further down, we got Scott Pruitt. We do not have a photo for Scott Pruitt yet. I know what you're going to probably say, but we at least got his car number right this time. He's in car number 39, so his number has changed, and he's no longer driving that 119. So that's good. Derek Cope will be later, okay? We'll get Derek Cope later. I promise. Now then, with $528,000 to work with, I am pretty well inclined, because I think the rest of the season, outside of maybe Talladega, because Talladega is coming. Yes, another restrictor plate for Super Speedway. With Talladega coming up, I think we're done. Oh man, we're not done with short tracks. I was about to say, maybe we could switch one of our generics over to a Super Speedway and go from there, but unfortunately we still got the Subway 500. We got speedways for the most part for the rest of the season, and I am very well inclined right now to potentially put in just a little bit more on the Super Speedway stuff, because if we don't, I feel like we're going to fall behind. So that's why I'm considering maybe overhauling this engine, which is $256,000 to overhaul, and or at least upgrading one of our Speedway chassis. Maybe repairing. I think repairing would be better. As a matter of fact, repairing. I don't care. We're going for the repair for $140,000. So yeah, that's that. That decision was made. I wasn't finna overhaul it for one measly piece of an upgrade. As far as that engine goes, though, because we still have $388,000 to go for, I think the $256,000 overhaul will be worth it, because we'll still have $132,000 for next week, and we could do a little bit more maybe on the body side of things once the this repaired body comes back through. So we'll get our Speedway bodies back in time, and then we can probably throw this generic body in for a quick overhaul. Oh, yeah. If we decide to just overhaul, I'm just planning ahead now. If we decide to overhaul this body, it goes from 66 downforce, 58 drafting to 70 downforce, 60 drafting. Now, the drafting part isn't that necessary, because short tracks don't really need drafting. They just really need downforce. But to go 4 points up on downforce, I think that body would be the one. I think that would be. Now, mathematically, I think we have not enough races for that to actually work. That is now my issue. We have... man, should have probably thought about that sooner. No, we do. We have time. Okay. Speedway, Super Speedway, short track. Then we go Speedway. Okay. No, we're good. Okay, we can make that happen. We can make that fit in our schedule to get that upgraded and done. So, I hope that you liked today's video in its entirety, because that was insane. They were My championship rivals are not leaving me alone. They are up here. They are fighting. They're fighting hard too. Not very many races left in the season. Season 3 is coming up soon. So there's not enough races left in this season, and any mistakes now could be very detrimental. If you like today's video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you stick around, and if you like this video, you'll like some of the rest of those videos from the series, especially with as soon as we added the mod, it became a completely different ball game for us. So I would implore you, if you're watching just this episode, go back and watch all the rest, and you'll see exactly how well this season has progressed for us. I'll see you guys next time. Easy, everybody.